Okay, so we had to make a little pit stop.
Are you going under it?
That's me.
What happened? Is there a dogger? A doggy? What happened? I don't know. It turned back on. Wow. Oh.
All right, guys, hope you had fun watching the kiddos play at the water park, but I wanted to show you guys 5 eBay sales that I do not regret at all over the past month, and I wanted to show you guys these because I wasn't able to make a video about it or catch the whole entire process on film. So here I am showing you some cool sales here. I also wanted to tell you guys that sometimes you just get lucky doing this stuff and you find some really nice items. So this isn't really to like mush it in anybody's face. This is just to show you guys that, hey, if you go out there and you grind and you can, get in these garages and talk to these people, that you can find some really good deals, So first up is do you guys remember the snapback video? If you don't remember the snapback video, it looks like this. Check it out in my channel. But basically what happened was I bought a bunch of snapbacks, like 200 or so, and in the 2 buckets of snapbacks, I found a Logo Athletics hat. It was a Colorado Athletics, brand new with tags, and there was one similar on eBay for $800. The true price on that was $298. It finally sold. Finally sold. Anyways, I think that was a really good sale. All right, guys, next up is I bought a storage unit. This is a classic name that you guys probably have heard about, but I was really surprised on what this actually sold for, being that it was a smaller piece of equipment. So this little unit right here is actually something that you should probably keep an eye out for if you can find any of these. They obviously bring some pretty good money. This is a Marantz EQ-20. It's basically an equalizer. I found it in a storage unit. It seemed to work pretty well. It actually sold for $330 with free shipping. You need help up there?
Yeah.
Remember how we did it last time?
Yeah. You strong.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Me. Let I do it. Let I do it. I do it.
Are you doing it?
No, I want to do it.
It's really hard. You're doing it.
Yay. I'm lucky.
Okay, guys, next item that I was extremely shocked about was I was at a garage sale and I found a keyboard. Now this keyboard, usually when you're looking for the keyboards, I know that you're looking for like the big kind of bulky ones that are heavy and that whatever the click button means, right? I've seen a bunch of them that I'm like, well, that one definitely clicks, but it wasn't one. But anyways, just check out the model numbers on big and bulky keyboards, because I've really only started looking for them and picking them up in the last year, and I've made some really decent money on these big bulky keyboards. So this one right here was a Sun Microsystems. It was a Type 5 keyboard. Now this thing was basically brand new. It had the box, it had the original mouse, the power cord, the mounting bracket, like everything that came with this thing I had. I put it up for auction and it sold for $202.50 with free shipping for a keyboard. Yeah, and I think I paid $10 for it, so that was really cool. The lady told me, she was like, it's really nice, I think it's worth a lot of money, you should buy it, and every once in a while you run into good people that know what you're doing, and they just know that you're out there to make extra money, and they're willing to help you do it. So I think that was one of those cases. Okay guys, next up is something that I'm not sure you know, if you'll ever find this exact item, but I want you guys to at least know that there's some big dollars in broken down stereo equipment, like vintage stereo equipment for vehicles. So like 8 tracks and what is the other ones? 8 tracks and just basically tape players, like tape player, tape decks. And the ones that I found were made by Pioneer, but I found 4 or 5 of these things. Now I couldn't tell which one was working and what one wasn't working. A few of them were missing the face plates and stuff like that, and that's okay, guys. Just look up the model number. I know that these things look rough, but they brought some big money. I just gotta show you guys. One of them sold right here, $217.50. The next one, this was the 8-track player, okay, Pioneer 8-track player. This one sold for $162.50. Now these are for parts as is, guys. The Pioneer KP500, this one sold for $255 with free shipping. So I don't know exactly what I paid for those, but I'm thinking that it was like $1 each. And I'm serious. I think it was, because I bought a big pile of stuff for 20 bucks. Yeah, like a pass load nail gun that sold for over $150. And I found all that stuff. It was a mega score. And I found all that stuff. I was sitting at my house, and I was like, man, I need to go do something. I want to go do something. And so I got on my bike. I've been riding a bike lately, and so I got on my bike and I went this new way that I never go. And as soon as I popped through the backside of my own neighborhood, that sale was right there, and I stopped, and I ended up making, probably over $1,500 easy at that sale. So sometimes, that's the best part about this game, is that you don't always have to do this for a full-time living. That's not what this is all about. I think that it's just about using it as a tool whenever you have it. Whenever you come across something that's good, hop on it, because you know how to get rid of it, and you know how to make a little bit extra money, and you know how to make it worth your time. And that's kind of what I've been doing lately. Yeah, working 12-hour days right now, and then doing the eBay stuff on the side, and that seems to be best for me and my family. But so that's the rundown, that's the scoop. And I got one more eBay item that I really want to show you guys. This was a mega score. Okay, so let's run it back a little bit. It was probably 6 weeks ago. I went to a garage sale. As I'm at this garage sale, this guy says, hey, would you like to come down to my basement? And I said, yeah, what'd you have down there? He said, I got some vintage electronics. And I said, great, I'd love to look at them. I get down there, and it's a pile of awesome stuff. Now, I grabbed it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with electronics, but a bunch of them said Sansui. So I've already sold a bunch of this stuff that I bought from this place, and this was the last item that I haven't sold. And it finally sold this week. And it was a big lot, okay? I sold all of these together, and it is 3 pieces of Sansui items. So it's the Sansui AU999, the Sansui TU777, and the Sansui RA500. Now, all of these sold for, ready, $900 plus $149 shipping. Now, this was, believe it or not, a killer deal for somebody, as I've seen some of the Sansui receivers selling for, $800 by themselves. So, basically, to sell this thing fast, so I wasn't sitting on it for a year or so to sell it, I lotted it all up and sold it at one price. I have got positive feedback from this person, so it is locked in and it is in the bag, and that was a great sale, guys. I paid $80 for the 3 pieces, so we ended up turning $80 into, after taxes and fees, like $700 and something. So that was a good flip, maybe even $800 and something dollars. So yep, that was a good flip. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys that real quick, and then before we go, I wanted to show you that I'm a little bit country, and you're gonna feel me on the next clip. All right, guys, we found a couple cool things today. Nothing crazy, but something that will keep us busy, and we'll make a little bit of extra money on that stuff. We are currently at the Golden Corral, and we're gonna grub down. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on grinding. Never stop.